Okay, this is how I'm going to make my dad's birthday cake, or whatever you would call it, like biscuit, cookie, something like that. But first step is the satisfying part. We get to take some oil, or olive oil. Ooh. Hopefully I don't miss any. Alright, we're not going to be using a whole bottle of olive oil though. That would be bad, and we would not do that here. And the next step is to shove the cap on so that none of it spills out. There we go. Now the next step is get an egg. This isn't necessarily a tutorial, but I'm just showing you guys how I will do it. Just want to follow along, you can, but you don't have to because this is not a tutorial. Now I will wash my hands and be right back. Okay, I am just coming back. I have a spoon, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna mix, if you're following along, that is. I'm just gonna assume you are, and just mix it. Doesn't matter, just depends on how much you're making. I'm only gonna make like 3 to 4. So just mix it well with the butter. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with this. So now I'm basically done with this, and we have this. This is pancake batter, and we're not gonna want to put too much milk because then it'll turn into like the pancake stuff. But we don't want that. We want like nice dough that you can like shape. So just slowly put milk inside and just see how well you can make dough. And I'll get back when I'm done with this. Okay, this should be sticky. That is regular. This is how mine turned out. So this is not going to be the final dough because that would be bad and that would not work. So we're going to take the egg butter, I don't know what I would call this, but just going to pour it inside here. Like that. Now mix it more so that it's inside there. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm done with this. Okay, now that I got the dough, might be a little bit too wet like mine. So my plan is to take some flour and just get a handful. This is gonna be messy, by the way. I'm just gonna put it onto your place where you're gonna make it so that the dough is smoother, and just spread it around like this. And we do want it to have a nice flavor, so spread some flour on your hands, or rather pancake batter, because we're making a cake or a cookie or biscuit type thing. And yeah, just smear the flour here. And now I will get olive oil in my hands in 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Okay, just get a little bit like that, and that'll make your hands a lot less stickier to the dough. So just gonna take it and put it onto here. So let's start. I should have done this in the first place, but we should scoop out all the dough, and I'll be back when I finish. Okay, now that we have all the flour or pancake batter, or whichever type of thing you're making this with, should become a lot less stickier. And yeah, we're just gonna continue to knead it until it becomes not sticky. And yeah, I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, now that we've got the dough, what we're going to do is we're going to get the jam, which is right here, and we're going to roll these into balls. They don't have to be perfect because we're going to open them anyways. And you're going to squish them like this and make like a pocket like that. Then take the jam. This jam is not in the newest conditions, but it is good still, see? As you can see, it's good. So now just place some jam into the middle and close it back up. So we will do this. As you can see, it works. And that is one of the biscuit or cookies or whatever you want to call it is done. Now we will put it onto the baking tray, which is right here. Plop. Okay, now for the other ones. I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. Okay, now that we're done with all that, we will need to put some toppings on them. And yeah, I'll be back when I get all the fruits. Okay, we have the blueberries. They are frozen. It doesn't matter if they're frozen or if they're not frozen, but just put some on here like this. Make them a little bit decorative. Be creative with this. And yeah, I'll come back when I'm done with this. Time lapse. Okay, we are done with the blueberries. We are done with everything. Now let's go over to the oven. Okay, so we have preheated this to, I think, around 375 or somewhere around there. But we are preheating it right now, and right now you can see that we are not baking anything in the oven. Okay, now that it's all preheated to 375, we will put this into the oven. Oh, that's warm. So let's just stick it in there. Boom. Now we can close the oven door and let's watch it. We are done baking. Now we must just take it out. Oven door will open. Now, oh, the heat's spilling out. I'm gonna take that. Now, ooh, look how good they turned out. Look how nice they turned out. They're like mini biscuits. Can't wait to try them out. Now, we'll just have to wait until it is pretty much not as hot because it's fresh out of the oven. Smells really good, and this is going to be my dad's birthday muffin biscuit cake thingamabob, and we just have to wait for it to cool. We're going to be making like a sauce or topping for this. We have some hot water here which will melt the powdered sugar and which will make the sauce ultimately. Now with this, spread it over this, and then we just have to wait for it to dry, and then it'll taste better because it's sweeter. And yeah, I'll come back to you guys once I'm done with this. Okay, so this is gonna be my dad's. So we are going to now put the sugar part for it, spread it out evenly, and This should taste great after we're done with this. Go. That should be enough for now. And now we will wait.